Hey, Stacey Hall here. So, when you are presenting your product, service, or opportunity out there in the marketplace, are you encountering a lot of objections? This is incredibly common. As soon as you get to the end of your presentation and you say, "Awesome, right? You're ready to get started?" They start coming. I need to think about it. I need to do some research. I don't have the money. I need to talk to my husband. I don't like to sell things. If you've been in this business for more than 5 minutes, you have encountered probably every objection that there is to encounter. Instead of trying to find 50 different ways of dealing with all the different objections that you can get, it's probably best for you to just figure out one way to deal with all of them. Here's the deal. Oftentimes, people are going to give you objections just because they need some mental space. They just need for you to back off and give them some room to think. So oftentimes the objection they're giving you isn't necessarily what's actually at the core of the issue for them at all. Sometimes it's just a stalling tactic to give them some room to think. When they give you an objection, one of the great things that you can say to them, whatever the objection is, okay, I'm hearing you. If that were not a factor, if that were totally not an issue in this decision, would you have everything that you need to make a decision to get started today? Then zip it and let them answer. That's important information, because if they say to you, well, yeah, sure, I'd be ready to get started if it wasn't for that, then you know that the original objection is for them probably true. If they counter that question with more questions, with more objections, then you know that's not really at the crux of what's preventing them from making a choice. It's a stalling tactic. So ask them that question. When you get your answer, if they say to you, they ask you any other questions, they give you any other objections, in other words, they're stalling, then you need to say this: I'm hearing what you're saying. Oftentimes people will give me objections like that, and it may not be just that's getting in the way of them making a choice. So what I need to know is, what information do you need that will get you from where you are now to where you need to be? And then I would like to help you get that information. Once again, zip it. That's hard for us, isn't it? Because we like to re-present over and over again. Don't do that. They already have more than enough information to make a decision. Give them a chance to speak. Give them room to be honest with you, and listen to what they tell you. Because then what they say is going to be the actual core reason that they're having a challenge with making a decision at that moment. Once you know that, then you have what you need to move ahead. If they legitimately have an objection, like they don't have 2 pennies in their bank account, okay, so we're done for today. We can see where they are and how far they are from their goal, and we can help them to get there. But then we at least know what the issue is. I hope that makes sense. It's so much easier to just be real with people and try and figure out what it is that's the driving issue, rather than having a specific canned response for every individual objection. It's impossible to remember them all, and they all feel kind of weird and canned to me anyhow. So this, I find, is just more human. Anyway, try it out. Let me know what you think. I hope it helps. Like, comment, and please share this with anybody you know who's having issues with objections. It just may help them out. Somewhere around this video, there's going to be a link for you to hop on my home business newsletter. I share awesome tips, tricks, strategies, trainings, all sorts of cool stuff I find that's going to help you build your business. Have yourselves an awesome rest of the day, and I will see you guys on the next one.